What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Fishing with Mr. J. I'm Mr. J, and I thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying watching me build up my nucanoe U10 in between the fishing seasons. Hopefully you enjoyed last fishing's videos. We're getting it back to you soon here, and we're bringing it to you way better this year. We upgraded equipment, upgraded cameras, upgraded lures. We upgraded everything, and we can't wait to do it. In this episode today, I'm going to show you a couple new things I got to throw in the water because, well, every time I go to the damn store, I find myself wandering in the fishing aisle, hoping that the ice melts very soon. I went through the archives and dug up my top 3 catches of 2025 because I'm so excited and anticipation for catching my first fish of 2026. I figured while it's cold once again for our third winter, I figured I'll go over some footage and reminisce on being on top of the waters catching fish. So we're going to get to that shortly, but first I want to show you some stuff that I got just recently because, well, I got nothing better to do than look at fishing gear when I go to the stores. I love a chatterbait, so I seen this little chatterbait flashback mini. It's basically looks like a chatterbait, but without, it's got the trailer, but without the skirt, I guess. I don't know. It looks little. I want to throw it on my new ultralight setup because it's only an 1/8 ounce. It'll work good on there. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's like blue and silver. They also had the micro chatterbaits on sale, and I already had me a white one, so I figured I might as well get a black and blue one because, well, why not? I like throwing big chatterbaits. I like throwing little chatterbaits. I'll throw all the chatterbaits. I got me a topwater frog, another little Lunker Hunt pocket frog. Lunker Hunt had a little sale going I seen, and I got this little mini pocket frog, which will be fun to also just throw around, man. Topwater is a blast. I hope to catch one on a frog this year. I've only caught them on buzzbaits, hula ploppers, and that little perch plopper thing, but I want to catch a fish on a frog this year. That is one of my goals. Like I said, Lunker Hunt was having a little sale, so I got this little hatch spin. It's a little treble hook, a little fish looking thing with the trailer, little spinner. I don't know, looks cool. I like throwing little different things to see what happens, so we're gonna see what happens. One thing that I noticed on all the fishing stuff I watch is like the new bait of the year, I guess, is dice baits. You can see, but look kind of like a orb with tentacles. This is pumpkin and pepper flake. I'm not sure if this brand is any good. It's just the only one I could find. Spinker One. That's funny. I just realized it was called that. Spinker One, come in. We got your dice bait, Spinker One. So we're going to rig that up. And I was looking at like ways to rig this, you know, besides just putting it on a hook and chucking it out there. And one of the ways I seen was a drop shot, which looked interesting to me. I didn't know what that was until I looked it up. But that looked like an interesting way to want to rig this up. So I also got some of these tube weights, 1/4 ounce, and I got an 1/8 ounce, so I can rig that up on a little drop shot action with my little finesse hooks here. You know, something that might work double as good, because if one hook is good, 2 hooks got to be better, right? Is what if I just took one of these perch and crappie rigs and put 2 dice baits on this and chucked it out like that? I mean, why not, right? It's basically kind of the same as drop shot, right? I mean, that's kind of the same style technique, right? No, I don't know. If you know and you're watching this, please comment when I say something wrong or think I know something that's not right. I'd like to know the right answer. I'd like you to comment and interact with me and teach me how to fish over the World Wide Web. But what do you think of my idea, huh? Maybe throw 2 dice baits on a crappie rig and see what the hell happens? What do you think? Let me know down below. I'm going to try it. All right, now for what we came here to do is go over my top 3 catches of 2025. I caught quite a few fish. I was pretty impressed with the amount of fish I caught for me, just like going out there in the world fishing. I was pretty happy. I only got skunked a couple times. And it was just overall just a fun learning experience. And I really learned on how to like slow down and get down there. You know what I mean? And I learned that's very important. So hopefully I can take this into next year. I hope this top 3 video is the last video I show you before I get out in the waters and we get some more fishing action, but I'm not really sure about that because, well, it's still freezing freaking cold here in Michigan. It's almost the middle of March, and hopefully within a couple weeks I'll be able to get some cold kayak fishing in, because as soon as the waters are open, I'm getting that bad boy out. I promise you. The rivers are open, but I want to like get to learn this thing on a like calmer lake. I don't want to like rush right into rapids of a river. I want to learn how to get control of it before I lose control of it. You know what I mean? So we'll get to that real soon. If I don't get to that by the next video, we're going to go over the Garmin Fish Finder, turn it on, set it up, and get that ready to go find some fish. But as for today, I will shut up so we can get to the top 3 catches on the Fishing with Mr. J YouTube channel from 2025. Now, before we get to that, I do have an outside looking in because, well, before I had a Pelican catch mode, before I had a Pelican catch mode with the motor, and before I've been waiting to get my nucanoe U10 out for the first time, we were just in some Lifetime kayaks, just going to little ponds and lakes, me and the wife over our staycation. And this was the first time I reeled anything in, and I couldn't get it into the boat because I really didn't know what to do with it, because I know, check it out, outside looking in, number 4, whatever you want to call it, this bad boy. Hell yeah. Oh, snap my shit. Damn, that was a... Now, knowing what I know now, I would have just grabbed that pike by the freaking throat and got him into my kayak and held him up like this, victorious with my PB biggest pike. That was a big boy. I was shocked. I didn't know how to grab it, as you can tell, because I never caught a pike before, and I knew they had teeth, and I didn't want that thing to bite me. So it snapped my shit off, and it got away from me. But if I would have got that in, that might have been in contention for number 1, but I didn't get it in the boat, so it don't count. Number 4, outside looking in, that pike. Now, let's get on to the real countdown with my number 3 catch of 2025. It comes from me on the Tibbetawasee River. This was the first fish I caught on the Tibbetawasee River last year, and it was my first smallmouth bass catch of the year. And let me just tell you, it was fun. So take a look. Number 3, smallie on the Tiddy River. There's a fish for sure. For sure, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Holy shit, it's a big one. Holy shit, what is it? Oh, it's a big mother. Get in the boat, bitch. Look at that mother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jigging it up. Hell yeah. I knew it. I just knew it. Stay still. Yeah. Look at that mother. Huh? Got the skunk out of the damn boat. You know it. See ya, buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it was a mutilated, mutated smallmouth bass from underneath the chemical bridge on the Tittabawassee River. But that doesn't matter because it put up one hell of a fight. It was fun to get in, and it was my first smallmouth bass. So that puts it at number 3 on the top 3 catches of 2025 from the Fishing with Mr. J YouTube channel. Now, on to number 2 with a fun time, late fall from along the banks of the Saginaw River is what brings you my number 2 catch of 2025.
Oh, this one feels better. Yeah. Unless it's just, oh, it feels a lot better. Doesn't feel like one of those rock basses. Huh? Doesn't feel like one of those rock basses. It feels like it's dragging.
It feels heavy and it's tugging back. Let it tug.
That's
where your drag comes in, so that way your line size don't matter. The thinner the line size, the lighter the drag. It definitely looks like it's tugging.
It's jerking on me for sure. I want to keep reeling though, right?
Yeah. As long as it's letting you take some, take it. When it doesn't want to, when it.
Oh yeah, 2 of them. Holy shit, 2 for 1! 2 catfish for 1.
Right, Jay, so you don't snap your line.
Holy shit.
All the way over there to the right, so you don't have to lift the line.
I never seen no shit like that. How you do better than catching 1 fish? You catch 2. And I just gotta catch a bluefish. I feel like it's just gonna rip my line. Oh, double caddy. Look at that. 2 for 1. That's the shit. I gotta take a picture of that one. There's a little rock bass weren't enticing me, but this is good.
Double the hooks, double the fun. That was an exciting, surprising catch. It was really heavy and big. I was hoping maybe it was 1 big catfish or a big sturgeon, but 2 catfish was very surprising. It was very fun, and what else is fitting to be the number 2 catch of 2025, but 2 catfish on 1 cast. Thank you very much. You're welcome for that viewing entertainment. Now, on to the number 1 catch of 2025 on the Fishing with Mr. J YouTube channel, and it comes from the Shiawassee River game area, which is where I had my number 1 day fishing ever, where I caught a few dozen bass, just one after another in like an hour. It was crazy. I never experienced anything like it. It was just an overall fun experience, and I really couldn't pick 1 catch from that day. But my number 1 catch does come from getting the skunk out of the boat, because this place is real close to me, so I can pop in there and make it quick for a few hours. And it's a place I've went to a handful of times. And the first few times that I went there, I had no luck. I was out there for hours and hours and didn't catch nothing. I was beginning to doubt there was even fish in there, and I thought people were lying to me. Until this day for my number 1 catch from 2025.
Oh shit. Got one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mother, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Got him. Big boy too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Big ass one. Probably a 2-pounder. Got him. Hell yeah. I was just about to go in, figured a couple more casts. I got over on top of this junk, landed this big old bass. The Shiawassee River skunk is over. Peace out. See ya, buddy. Hell yeah.
There you have it. Now that was my PB bass for most of the year, but I caught a couple bigger, I think. I didn't really weigh them, you know what I mean? But that was definitely a top 3 for PB size. But that was my first top water, and the top water is so exhilarating. I love it. It's so much fun. That was on my little perch thing. I don't even think I have it anymore. But that was my first topwater fish. It was my first fish at the Shiawassee, and it's my #1 first catch of 2025 because that one had me hyped for days, man. It was fun. I guess that's going to do it for this week's episode of Fishing with Mr. J. I wish you would subscribe. I wish you would comment. I wish you would just interact. I hope you're enjoying this content. I'm enjoying making it. It's not about me like telling you what to do or what you should do or where you should fish or how you should fish. I don't know any of that. This is from me starting back at day 1 video from scratch, learning how to become a badass kayak fisherman. That's right, badass kayak fisherman. Until next time, subscribe, like, comment, share, because you know you want to. Don't be ashamed. And keep on fishing, mother friends of mine. Have a nice day. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.